Jumlah kes Covid-19 diakui mendorong kepada kelembapan ekonomi negara sehingga ke hari ini.
Ekonomi Malaysia sepanjang tahun 2020 terkontraksi 5,
Ekonomi Malaysia menguncup pada kadar 3.4% pada
Public Investment Bank menjangkakan kadar pengangguran turun antara 3.
Catatan ini merupakan yang terburuk sejak tahun 1998.
Kelembapan ekonomi negara sehingga ke hari ini.
Hai and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Addin. I hope you all have a good day inshallah. First and foremost, I want to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for letting me and my team to collaborate and gather together. So, it's such a good and nice and challenging journey for all of us. So, it begins with I would like to introduce our project briefly regarding SDG 1, which is no poverty. So, the project conducted is all about developing good items based on learning outcomes and Bloom's cognitive level. So, there are two parts of the project, which are e-books and reflective video recording. Generally, we were required to watch video first regarding SDG and then develop learning outcomes and then construct and analyze question item based on the answer sheets. At the end of the quiz for the ebook project, we have spent at least couple of weeks constructing the question items regarding to the requirements. After several of consultations and review sessions, we distributed the quiz or mini test through Google Form and gathered the data in the Google Sheet. This golden opportunity allowed us to discover the answering pattern, discriminating items, and the difficulty of each questions. And last, we conclude the analysis with relation between discrimination and difficulty indexes. Previously, I used to learn about the effective learning outcomes. Hence, in this assignment, I managed to connect the key points of each learning outcomes with the question constructed. And indeed, we experimented a lot with this assignment and it gives us such an insightful journey on determining of the question items by observing the low and high mark groups. At the end of this project-based assessment, we finally can relate and practice the knowledge and the theories that we have learned before. As a future educator, this assessment helps us in developing relevant question items based on the learning outcomes, and it prepares us with a spirit of readiness to take a big step in becoming a great future teacher. Overall, as a student and a future educator, I found that this assessment is practicing the correct way to examine the strategies, effectiveness, and reflect the students' comprehension in teaching and learning process. So finally, I would like to thank my teammates and my beloved lecturer, Dr. Madiha, for making this project into reality.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Arif Zulkarnain bin Zaidi. My matric number is 2113715. So today, I am excited to share my experience working on a project about the impact of COVID-19 on poverty in Malaysia. What made this journey truly special was working together with my friends Rafiq and Addin. This project wasn't just about learning facts, it was about teamwork, understanding real-world problems, and preparing ourselves to be better teachers in the future. The project showed us how deeply COVID-19 affected Malaysia. People lost jobs, prices went up, and families faced serious challenges. We focused on several areas: how business were affected, the rising cost of living, mental health struggles, and the government's efforts to help. For example, While the government spent over RM 300 billion on aid, it was clear that short-term solutions weren't just enough to solve long-term problems. Working as a team taught us many lessons that are important for teaching. Rafiq and Addin and I divided tasks based on our strengths. Some of us focused on research, others on writing and creating questions for assessments. We learned how to listen to each other, combine ideas and solve problems together. These skills are exactly what good teachers need when working with students or other educators. One of the most valuable parts of this project was creating questions to help others understand the topic better. We thought carefully about how to make the questions fair and easy to understand while encouraging critical thinking. This process reminded me on how important it is for teachers to create lessons and assessments that help students learn effectively. This project also gave us a chance to practice empathy, which is so important for teachers. When we studied the struggles of people affected by poverty, we didn't just see numbers, we saw real lives and challenges. This reminded me as a teacher, as a future teachers, we must understand and care about our students' situations. In the end, I think this experience wasn't just about learning, it was about growing. By working together, we developed skills in communication, problem solving and teaching, all of which will help us become better educators. I am grateful to have worked on this journey with Rafiq and Addin, and I know the lesson we have learned will stay us as we continue preparing for the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hey, thank you Brother Arif Zulkarnain for very joyful and exciting shares just now. Now it is my turn, Arif, Hafizuddin and Zulyadain, as a part of this group to share my POV or point of view as a student and future educator for experiencing this testing and assessment ebook project. Basically, personally, I love this subject very much, and thank you Dr. Mahathir for conveying us this knowledge, this kind of knowledge. Working on this ebook was an incredible learning experience. Personally, I delved deep into different assessment methods, from traditional exams to more creative approaches like portfolios and this kind of project. I discovered how each method has its own strengths and weaknesses on how to choose the right assessment for different learning objectives. Moreover, collaboration and technology are important key roles in our success. We have discussed, researched, and debate different assessment strategies, improving our communication skill, teamwork, and also critical thinking skill. We also learn to utilize digital tools like Excel, Canva, Spreadsheet, and Google Form for research, design, and presentation, enhancing our digital literacy. In addition, as a future educator, this project has been an eye-opener for us. Now I understand the importance of choosing the right assessment tool to accurately measure student learning and provide meaningful feedback. This knowledge will empower me to create a more engaging and effective learning environment for future students, especially in Malaysia. This project has equipped me with the knowledge and skills to design and implement fair and equitable assessment. I learned how to consider diverse learning styles and create assessments that are accessible to all my students. In conclusion, the testing and assessment in education ebook project has been a transformative journey. It has not only deepened our understanding of educational assessment, but also equipped us with valuable skills for future success. We encourage all students to embrace collaborative projects and explore the power of technology in education. #Education must win. That's all from us. Testing and assessment best. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.